Hey guys, welcome back to Product Nation, and in this video, we're giving you our first impressions of the Samsung Galaxy A52. The A52 is an upgraded new version of the A51 that we saw last year. This time around, it's coming again with 4G variant and a 5G variant. The one we have to test out right now is the LTE 4G version, which comes with the Snapdragon 732G. Now let's start by talking about the build quality and the design on the Samsung A52. So the build on the back is made out of plastic, but it's got this matte finish to it. It's very smooth feeling, kind of rubbery as well, and feels very comfortable in the hand. Even the camera bump itself, they have really made the protrusion kind of small here. It barely gets off of the surface and has this little glow shadow kind of thing at the bottom side, depending on the way you're looking at it. It does look very pleasing to the eyes, almost looks 2D, the bump itself. Very interesting design, and I like the back of it overall. I like how it feels in the hand. So I'm guessing they noticed that everyone loved the matte finish on the S21 Ultra, and that is why they opted for a more matte, softer finish than a glossy back. I think glossy backs are gonna go away eventually. There's a few upgrades over the previous generation right off the bat in terms of the design and build already. The first one that stands out is the IP67 certification for this overall, for dust and water. So it's pretty much splash resistant, water resistant to a certain extent now, and you can drop it in water for like a minute or something and it should be okay. So that's pretty good. You don't usually see that at this price range, like I mentioned previously with the Xiaomi video. So this is pretty interesting to see. At the bottom, you've got the Type-C input, 3.5mm jack still. You've got a surround sound system, not with a top-facing speaker, rather the speaker grill itself acts as a second speaker. This supports Dolby Atmos sound, so you get that surround sound-ish feel. The front display on this is a 6.5-inch AMOLED 1080p panel with Gorilla Glass 5. It also supports 90 Hz of refresh rate with the 4G variant, which is what I'm using right now, but the 5G variant comes with a 120 Hz refresh rate panel. Pretty awesome stuff on an A series device. The battery on this is a 4500 mAh battery with 25 watts fast charging support. The box, however, comes with its very own adapter that's only a 15-watt charger, so keep that in mind. So this should give you from 0 to 50% of battery in just about 30 minutes. That's pretty decent. The main camera on this is a 64 megapixel with OIS. You then have an 8 megapixel ultra wide angle lens with 0.5 times crop, a 5 megapixel macro lens, and a depth sensor. Besides that, the selfie camera on this is a 32 megapixel camera, as well as being able to record 4K at 30 FPS with both the front and back camera. Pretty great to see that on a mid-range device. As far as the processor and processing power is concerned, the 4G variant, the one that we're using, comes with the Snapdragon 732G, while the 5G variant comes probably with the Snapdragon 750 5G. So we're kind of curious to see what that one looks like if we do get a hands on that, but for now, the 732G, pretty decent performance, very stable for gaming. Obviously, if you're playing games like Call of Duty, you're doing the Asphalt games, PUBG, you should be okay. This performs pretty well at medium resolution, medium graphics. So you should be pretty good with that processor when it comes to gaming, but make sure you check out the full review once it is out, so we will show you that. Other features that still carry on from the previous generation is the fact that you still have the under-display fingerprint sensor that works pretty well. It's decently fast, not incredibly fast like the S21 Ultra, but it works pretty well. On this, you also have the expandable storage up from the base storage that it provides to you already. And the UI this guy is running is the One UI 3.1 based off of Android 11. Very similar to most Samsung devices, all Samsung devices actually. Same as the one we're seeing on the S21 Ultra as well. Now, as usual, we're going to be doing our full camera test and review for this in the full review. So make sure you guys check that out if you're keen on the image quality and the video performance. So that's about it. Those were our first impressions on the Samsung Galaxy A52. Really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and do consider subscribing for more content just like this. And we'll see you again in the next video.